graders, it's Miss Ha. And today I want to talk to you about something that happens all over the world and has happened throughout the history of our world and Earth, and those are called natural disasters. A natural disaster is kind of something that happens in the earth, and we don't plan for it. It just kind of happens. But I will say that human behavior can affect Earth's environment, and these natural disasters can kind of happen more regularly because of our behavior. Anyway, let's talk about some natural disasters that have been happening recently, even where my brother lives in California. Have you watched the news or have you heard? California's been having a really bad natural disaster that they've had for some time in the past too, but they're experiencing wildfires. And when there's a lot of wildfires, forests are burning, animals are losing their habitat, and then the air quality becomes really bad and it's hard to breathe. Sometimes the air looks orange or looks smoggy, and I bet you can imagine what that's like, so it's not really safe to go outside. Wildfires are one kind of natural disaster. And can you think of some other ones that you might know? They're like big things that happen in the environment. Some of your family's from the Caribbean and they experience hurricanes. And hurricanes, they're like big storms and they can be scary. And if you're near the ocean, can also cause what's called a tsunami. This is a Japanese word. And that's when there's like a huge wave in the ocean and it comes towards the shore and can, destroy a lot of homes and things that humans built. It can wipe out all kinds of animals and people that live on land. So that's definitely a natural disaster. Another natural disaster is a tornado. And that's the one that kind of looks like that. That kind of happens in the Midwest. There's a lot of dust. I wonder if the breathing spirit guide knows any other natural disasters. Okay. Sometimes I don't know all the answers.
Hello, Miss Ha.
Oh, thanks for visiting. I wasn't sure if you would visit to help with some other things, so I'm so glad you did. I'm brainstorming with fourth graders about natural disasters.
Oh.
And so far we've come up with tornadoes. Oh, I thought of one.
I know
Wildfires,
you would.
hurricanes, and tsunamis. And you know what? There's another one from where I'm from. Yep, that's an earthquake. And we don't really experience them on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, where I'm from, California, we would have earthquakes. And even at school, we would have an earthquake drill. When the whole building is shaking, what do? And how do you protect yourself? It's just like a fire drill, right? But actually, it's a little bit different. And you would have an earthquake kit, too. Can you think of any other natural disasters at the moment, Breathing Spirit Guide?
Let me think about this.
Oh, I know one. There was one that happened in New Orleans after the hurricane. When there's a lot of water. Yeah. This also happened in New York City with Hurricane or Superstorm Sandy. There are floods. And that's when the water enters the land, and it's really hard. We're not really made for swimming and being on boats all the time, right? We've created houses and we have cars, but when there's a flood, that don't matter. There's just a lot of water everywhere, and it can really damage a lot of human-made things. These are some examples of natural disasters that happen on our Earth. They affect humans, but they also affect all the animals and plants that live here. You can learn more about natural disasters by Googling them, and we're going to learn more about them in class. So thanks for Breathing Spirit Guide for visiting us.
It was nice seeing you, Miss Ha. We'll see you soon on the breathing video.
The breathing and meditation. See you then. Bye, fourth graders.